Hello everybody, this is Kyoshi here. Welcome back to another video. Today's video, I'll be reviewing the Bandai S.H.Figuarts, Marvel Studios Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, Star-Lord, and Rocket set. So without further ado, let's get started. One of my most anticipated set, for sure. I'm a huge Guardians of the Galaxy fan, and out of all the superheroes from Marvel, Spider-Man and Star-Lord are some of my top favorite characters. So definitely hyped on getting an updated and suited version of Star-Lord. And of course, Rocket. I didn't like Rocket as much as before until the third movie, Volume 3 movie, to be honest. I learned a lot about a lot backstories about the Rocket and what he did in the film. I just became a huge fan of Rocket. Anyways, yeah, here's the packaging. I have semi-window display in the front, and here's the side, and here is the back. Very cool. And here's the other side. I'm not sure if S.H.Figuarts will ever be releasing other members of the Guardians of the Galaxy. We'll see. I guess it depends on how well these figures sell, but I doubt it. A lot of times, I started collecting certain series of S.H.Figuarts, but ended up they stopped, completing the entire set, which is really a bummer. So you're just left with uncompleted figure. But here's the hit here. With this particular set, the scale of these figures are generally bigger and taller than normal S.H.Figuarts. I will give you guys a size comparison of the other compared to Marvel Legends later. So if for whatever reasons Marvel S.H.Figuarts stopped selling other characters from Guardians of the Galaxy, if they don't, I think you can easily include this particular Star-Lord figure and the Rocket figure with the Marvel Legends figure. They actually align with each other in terms of height, which I'm pretty surprised. That was the first thing very surprising to me. The moment I opened up the packaging and have Star-Lord in hand, I felt it immediately that the Star-Lord was a lot taller than the regular S.H.Figure scaled action figures. So that is definitely a bonus and pro. Before moving on to the figures, let's see all the accessory that it included. There's a bunch of hands. Here we have like a trigger finger hands. A pair of these belongs to Star-Lord. And here we have more trigger finger hands, I guess. Here we go. And here we have a pair of relaxed hands. And of course, it's already on with the fisted hands. The blaster. Here we have a pair of this blaster. I think it's for one of those trigger finger hands. And here we have the one that looks very familiar. The Star-Lord signature space, I guess. I think that is for the other hand. And here's also a pair of blasters, smaller size blasters. That is for Rocket. Very small. Awesome. And now let's move forward to the Star-Lord figure. By the way, this set, I think if you guys get it now, it's around $70. I think when it was first released, it's somewhere in the $100 line. But the price dropped immediately as it's released. And so you can get $70 for a set of two. I think this is totally a good deal. Because I think even Marvel Legends nowadays, it's around $25 each. So if you get two of these, it's $50. And $20 more, you got an amazing imported, fully detailed, and much better figure. And this one also aligns well with Marvel Legends. I've said it enough already. Okay, here we have first the likeness. I think they nailed the likeness. I wouldn't say it 100% there, but it's definitely a huge improvement from the previous Star-Lord figure that we released. I also like the body shape a lot too. It's more bulkier as compared to the previous release. It was a lot more skinny than as hoped. And then I mean, there are some parts I don't really like. I don't like this T-joint. Previously they have this previously S.H.Figuarts have these diaper shaped bottoms, but now they use the T shape, I guess, for better articulation and just look a little bit better. I'm not a huge fan of this neither, to be honest with you. This really reminded me of like, you know, Marvel Legends and stuff like that. It actually shies away from its uniqueness from S.H. Figure line, but I mean, it's not the worst, I guess, compared to the diaper shape. I will still prefer this one, honestly. Yep. Yeah, likeness is there. It's really cool. Actually, it looks really decent. You know, yeah, love the face. There's no interchangeable heads, so this is the only one you get stuck with, and there is no interchangeable. There's no helmeted version as well, so you can't really display the figure with a helmet on. That's one of the unfortunate factors. I wish they do include the helmeted head to just swap, just in case if someone or anyone wanted to display Star-Lord with the helmet. I think that would have been sick. But yeah, articulations. I mean, it's all standard SH figure articulations. How far I can split, front, back, angle pivot here. So there is a ball joint here, and there's a ball joint on here as well. So the articulation is cool. This is how far it goes down, how far it goes up. This little piece right here didn't really bother much of the articulation, honestly. They did a really good job. I think this is a loose piece. I don't want to pull it out, but definitely this does not hinder the articulation as I thought, so that's great. Here's the arms, up, down, double jointed, and there's the butterfly joint here. You can twist down like so, and you can also lift it up like so. This is this signature S.H.Figuarts butterfly joint. Okay, face, here's how far it goes up, how far it goes down, left, right. It's on a two-piece system, ball joint here and ball joint here, on the neck and on the head. So yeah, here we go, Star-Lord figure. Awesome figure, by the way. Cool. Next we have Rocket. Okay, the Rocket is awesome as well. I mean, all the paint details are magnificent. Rocket has a lot fewer articulations. That's one thing I don't like it. I think Marvel Legends did a much better job in terms of articulations for Rocket. So you only got the little T-bone joints for the legs here. There's no articulation on the feet, on the boost, on the boots at all. And then there is no waist articulation at all. There's only this little ball joint on the chest area. And arm-wise, okay, you are able to remove the fingers. I mean, there's no interchangeable fingers or hands, but well, there is a cut right here to the bicep. And of course, is there a butterfly? Yeah, there is a butterfly joint up there, but there is no joint movement whatsoever from you know, bicep down. And even the hands, they're not on a ball joint either. It's just pegs. It was plugged in. So yeah, very disappointed in terms of the articulation for this little raccoon. And that head is on the ball joint, so it goes up, down, left, right. I mean, there's no interchangeable head neither. But I mean, they did a really nice job, by the way. In terms of look of Raccoon, I think it looks really lively. I mean, definitely the head sculpt. I feel like it's much better than Marvel Legends. But still, I think Marvel Legends did a much better job in terms of articulation. So overall, if I choose this over Marvel Legends Rocket, I would choose the Marvel Legend version, honestly. And then the tail movement, it's on a ball joint, so 360, no problem. Yep, here we have Raccoon. All right, both are cool. You know, Raccoon definitely had a very nice facial expression here. I do know something about it, especially the eyes. You know, like, I feel like there's soul in there. You know, like, it just looks really nice. I don't know, it looks like very, I just like the way it looks. The way it looks at you. Very cool. Anyways, yeah, so here we have Star-Lord and Rocket. Now let's do a little comparison here. I have the Marvel Legends latest release Star-Lord figure here. Here we have the this is the Marvel Legends version. Yes. As you can see, the big difference here is definitely the color choice here. Although they're all blue, this blue is more gray. This blue is more blue, navy blue. And here's the side comparison. As you can see, they're almost the same height. And if not, Marvel Legends are actually a little bit, tiny bit shorter in terms of height as compared to S.H.Figuarts. Here's S.H.Figuarts. Here's Marvel Legends. And then here's a side-to-side comparison on the height. Can you believe it? S.H.Figuarts are taller than Marvel Legends. For the first time ever, I've collected so many Marvel Legends and so many S.H.Figuarts. This is the first time I've ever seen something like this. I don't know. He's really out of scale in terms of S.H.Figuarts world. But he's really, this particular Star-Lord figure will fit perfectly with your Marvel Legends line. For whatever reason you want a better looking Star-Lord figure, get this figure and replace this figure. Well, replace is not a good idea. Keep them both. How about that? Because there are a lot of things I do like about the Marvel Legends a version of it as well, because I do think they did a very amazing job in terms of likeness to Chris Pratt in terms of this one. And also for Star-Lord in generally speaking, I really like the bulkiness that Marvel Legends had with this figure. I mean, to be honest with you, this is one of the best Star-Lord figure we've had from so many versions from Marvel Legends. From the likeness, everything. I think this is a keeper, yeah, I would keep both, but still, if I must choose one, I would choose the S.H.Figuarts because, it's not just the likeness. I mean, I like this likeness too, but paint apps, quality, articulations, the overall quality, the QC and all, this one looks just a lot much better in person. This is just a lot more plasticky, let's put it this way, and this is just look a lot more like a fancy collection. Of course, it's not a fair comparison because the price point, this is $70, this is $25, but let's minus Rocket, let's consider Rocket to be $30, so this is $40, this is $25, almost double the price. But yeah, but it's surprising, right? They have the same height, and if you must look closer, S.H.Figure is taller this time. But yeah, I don't want to talk about like which one's more worthy, which one's what. This is Star-Lord. It's my favorite character. So just like Spider-Man, I would collect all versions possible. I don't care, if they are in a 6-inch scale or 7-inch scale line, I would collect both. I'm happy to have both in my collection. But yeah, here's just a quick comparison. As you can see, I mean, aligned side by side with each other, they look very similar. But having it in person, definitely the S.H.Figuarts looks much better in person. I have to be very honest with you because of all the shiny and plasticky feeling of Marvel Legends. But not to degrade anything Marvel Legends did for this figure. I love it as well. One of the best Marvel Legends releases of Star-Lord. Anyways, I hope this video helps and makes things easier for you to choose whether you want this set or not. My take is definitely, absolutely 100%. You must have it if you are a Guardians of the Galaxy fan. So yeah, here's my review of the S.H.Figuarts Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 Star-Lord and Rocket figure set. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.